Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 19th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far, but it's a great Sunday evening. And we're back to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you've got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country. Also, we're going to take a look at this big high pressure ridge starting to kind of set up over shop, bringing some cooler precipitation, but a severe weather outbreak, which in fact a major severe weather outbreak may be coming for portions of the central and south U.S. Could even extend to the southeastern U.S. later on down the road, so we'll continue to monitor that as well. Also, we're going to take a look at your local forecast, also the Storm Prediction Center outlooks for 2, 3, 5, and 6, and also your current watch and warning advisory map and the rainfall totals over the next 7 days also. So make sure to subscribe if you have not already, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. You can see we got like a little smiley face here across the lower 48. You can see here's the little smiley face. Got a few little here's the nose part of it here, got a few little over here, but anyway, we got storm systems over here in areas. Just wanted to throw that out there. But anyway, we got some activity up here around Washington State. You can see a upper level slow spinning up here, heading toward Washington, Oregon State, pumping in a lot of atmospheric moisture over Oregon, down into Nevada, and also down toward areas of Arizona, all the way down to Texas, all the way over here to the East Coast, from the Panhandle, Florida, all the way up into southeast Canada, around the Maine and New Brunswick area, Newfoundland, and all the activity will continue to pivot off to the east and south. But this activity here will continue to push east, and this will be our severe weather outbreak coming up later this week over the central U.S. But right now, enjoy the few quiet days you got and the comfortable conditions, because it's going to heat up and the severe weather will take over. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now. We're going to take a look at your Monday forecast, and it should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, we're still waiting on it, so it should be coming up. Alright, we got some shower activity up here from Maine to Connecticut, New Jersey, to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and D.C. A little bit in a portion of Virginia and western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. Thunderstorms and showers from Pennsylvania to Ohio to Indiana, southern Michigan, Illinois, over here to Louisiana to Oklahoma, also into Texas, down into Mexico, New Mexico, and also into areas of Arizona, California, up toward Oregon, Washington, and Idaho regions as well. Got some shower activity there also in northern Washington, western Washington, northwest Oregon, coastal areas there as well, down in portions of the southern California regions. We've even got some mixed precipitation over here in New Hampshire, down to Connecticut, New York State. Got some snow flying from New York State to Vermont and Maine. Got mixed precipitation also in Colorado, also Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, Nevada, California, Southern California, Northern California, and also in the Washington and State and southwestern Canada, around British Columbia. Got some shower activity there as well. Thunderstorms and showers also across the Florida Keys, heading towards Cuba as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's roll on into your Tuesday forecast now. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, we got mixed precipitation up here in New York State. Shower activity there as well in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, D.C., over to West Virginia and Ohio. Thunderstorms and showers from northwestern Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, southern Michigan, Louisiana, portion of the Gulf, Texas, Oklahoma, northern Mexico, a little bit across the Florida Keys once again toward Cuba. Also a little bit of New Mexico, California to Oregon and Washington State, Idaho. Got some thunderstorms and showers there as well. Mixed precipitation in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, California, Wyoming, Colorado, also southern California, portion of Arizona as well. And like I say, got a little bit of mixed precipitation in New York State. Otherwise, expect your high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's roll on into the current watch and warning advisory map. Your locations across the nation. And it should roll out just like this here across the board. Alright, we got some, let's see, flood watches in effect over here in portion of Washington State. Winter weather advisory, winter storm watches in effect for the mountains of California, northern California, wind advisory there as well, stretching into Nevada. High wind watches in effect in Nevada. freeze warnings in effect over here in areas of Wyoming, special weather, Colorado, southeastern Colorado got some special weather statement. Red flag warnings up here for you guys in Wyoming, southern South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, North Texas, also northeastern New Mexico. Special weather statements also in effect for Minnesota, eastern South Dakota. River flood warnings still continue up here for areas of Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, also a little bit in portions of Missouri and also eastern Kansas. We have some frost and freeze products up here in areas of Iowa to Illinois to Michigan to Indiana, Ohio to Pennsylvania, also into portions of West Virginia. Freeze watches in effect for eastern Kentucky, also western North Carolina, also into Virginia, stretching up into Pennsylvania, also Rhode Island, New Jersey, Maryland area. You got some freeze warnings there as well, stretching over into Connecticut and New York City. Coastal flood statements along the coastal areas of the Rhode Island, New Jersey, Maryland coast. Then we got special weather statements up here in eastern Virginia, North Carolina, coastal flood statements along South Carolina, red flag warnings in Georgia, special weather statements also for Georgia, northern Florida, Panhandle, and southeastern Alabama. We got smoke crack advisory here from along the Oregon coast to central California, also in the Gulf of Mexico from areas of the Texas coast to west coast of Florida, east coast of Florida, all the way to Maine as well. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. Got some smoke crack advisory, storm warnings, and freezing spray warnings along the western and southwestern Alaska. Inland Alaska, we have winter storm warnings in the pink, winter weather advisories in the purple, and special weather statements there as well. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your day 2, which is Monday. We just had general thunderstorms across the board, across South Florida, Florida Keys, much of Texas, over here in areas of Arizona, New Mexico, and over into portions of southwestern Colorado. But it could not rule out a severe thunderstorm warning or even a marginal risk could be added later on. So just keep your eye to the sky as well during general thunderstorm, because any of them can become severe at any time. Alright, more general thunderstorm from Idaho to Washington, Oregon, Idaho, California, Nevada, then Wyoming to Utah to Colorado, New Mexico, West Texas, Central Texas, Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana, southeastern areas of Oklahoma, west and southwestern areas of Arkansas, and then again up here around Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, portion of Pennsylvania, southern areas of Michigan, not Maine, Michigan, getting ahead of myself. But anyway, could rule out a severe thunderstorm warning, because keep your eye to the sky. Could be a few severe thunderstorm warnings as well in the general thunderstorm watch area. Here's a look at day number 5. This is where the severe weather kicks in. This could be a major outbreak once again from Fort Steele to Delmont, Iowa. They already got 15% risk area. The marginal risk outline area will outline the area, and could not be surprised a enhanced risk could be added later on as well. Alright, day number 6, shift a little further to the south and east. You can see it from Shreveport, Louisiana, Greenville, Mississippi. Let me click on it. Here we go. From Shreveport, Louisiana, Greenville, Mississippi, Little Rock, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee, up in the southeast Missouri, 15% marginal risk will outline the area. Could not rule out a 30% chance, which enhanced risk could be added, and the thunderstorm forecast east of there could be outlined later forecast from northeastern Mississippi to the Carolinas, something we'll keep an eye on as well. Alright, rainfall totals. You can see the heavy precipitation over here in Illinois to Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, the East Coast, California, also been Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, Montana, portion of Wyoming, Colorado, South Canada. Elsewhere looks to be anywhere from nothing to maybe up to 3/4 of an inch in some locations possible. The Carolinas maybe getting a little bit of precipitation, but mainly looks to be about 1/4 of an inch or less through the next 7 days. So still not expecting too much rainfall across the eastern U.S. Looking at I took a look at this next 46-day outlook across the southeastern U.S. looks pretty dry, so over the next 46 days to come looks pretty dry as well. Texas, you're going to get lots of rain, also portion of the central U.S., California, maybe a little bit into the northeastern U.S. you can be getting a little bit more precipitation, but this area here, anywhere from Virginia, Carolinas, Georgia, Florida. About the next 46 days, according to the models, could not be any precipitation, going through another dry period as well. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.